Welcome to Techstination. Joining us is Avi Kraminer, the CEO of a company called Cooluli, Cooluli, and you're doing some very interesting things for outdoor enthusiasts, I suppose, especially, but your products go well beyond that. Uh, Give us a little background, first of all. What does Cooluli do? You're making small refrigerators, essentially.
Yeah, so we're making small portable electric refrigerators, coolers, that they're also coolers and warmers. And the biggest point of all of them is that they're extremely portable and can be used at home, in the car, RV, or just grab it with you while it's chilled and it'll stay cool for a little while.
Interesting. And you're using a different kind of technology to build these. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we're using Peltier cooling, which is thermoelectric technology. So the chips, we don't use any Freon. We have the electronic chips that are directly connected to the units, and these emit heat and cold at the same time. And when it's in cooling mode, there is a heat sink removing the heat from the chip and then dispersing it with a fan. While in heating mode, we do not disperse that heat, so it keeps the unit warm.
Really interesting. And you're using these in different size portable refrigerator slash warmers. They go from really small to pretty good size, even for an RV, I think. Tell me what you're doing.
Yeah, most definitely. The first unit we launched was the 4 liter, which is a small unit, more of a personal size. People use that a lot for, in the office or near their bed. It keeps just about 6 cans. Um, a lot of people have been using it recently for cosmetics. People use it for medical devices, things that need to stay cool. So that one is extremely portable, just weighing at about 4 pounds. The largest one we have now is the 20 liter, which we just recently launched. It has a dual core technology with temperature control. So that one is definitely an RV size. You can fit in enough in the 20 liter to for a few people.
Interesting. And the small unit, the 4 liter, can even run off of a USB port or a port or a battery pack.
Yeah, so the 4 liter, we have the technology that we use that it can run off any 2 amp battery pack, which most battery packs these days have a 2 amp output. So when it's running on this battery pack, it's actually running on eco mode. It's not on full power, but it'll keep things cool. Definitely keep things cool.
So for parents of young children that need to bring something along in the car, whether it's a bottle or other beverage or some food, really handy.
Yes, so while it's in the car, you can keep it plugged into the 12-volt car outlet, which will have full power. And when you take it out of the car, you go for your little picnic or whatever it is, and you want to keep some small things cold, keep it plugged into the power bank, and you're good to go.
And there are a variety of other sizes. Tell us, and designs too. We should talk about that. You've done some really clever things. Tell us about the different
Yeah, yeah.
sizes and
So
designs.
yeah, we definitely like to spend time on designing them so people have good use of them in every situation. We have the classic series is the plastic design that we have. That was our first launch. People really loved it. It has a classic, look that can fit in almost every setting. And then recently, just about a half a year ago, we launched this Infinity Series and Concord, which have the glass front, which is more of a modern look, and you have really nice colors which match most settings. And then we have the Vibe, the 15-liter Vibe, which is we have the blackboard version, which is the black unit, which is the blackboard version, and then the white one, which is a magnetic eraser board. All these different models, fit in different environments, and we make one for everybody.
Multi-purposing. If you have these on a desk at work or
Yeah,
even on a kitchen counter as an auxiliary kind of refrigerator.
most definitely. People use them in spas to keep the towels warm. Uh, Many different uses.
And you've done some interesting things when it comes to pricing. You've really made an effort here to keep the pricing affordable.
Yeah, most definitely. We use high quality components, but we're always conscious about bringing the pricing to the consumer at an affordable level. The smallest unit we have, the 4-liter, is just at $45, which I believe most people will find that affordable. And with the quality we give them, it's definitely a deal.
And at the higher end, what do they go up to?
So the largest unit we have right now is a 20-liter dual core with temperature control, and that's running at 140.
So what's the story behind this, Avi? How did you get involved with creating Cooluli? What was it? What was your motive here?
My motive was to bring Peltier cooling to a level on a commercial level that everybody can afford, and that people will have good use out of it. The Peltier cooling existed for quite a while. It just wasn't commercialized before for everyday use for the normal person.
What were the circumstances of you coming up and deciding, hey, I'm going to do this?
Well, I've looked at the market, and we saw that there is a gap over here, and we decided that this is what we want to focus on, to bring to the consumers a product that's portable and multi-purpose and at an affordable price.
And we always like to ask, what's next? What do you have on the drawing board? Or maybe on that blackboard on one of your coolers?
Yeah. So the next part is to create larger units, for also multi-purpose use. But we're working on a liquid cooling system for the Peltier cooling, and we'll be able to achieve better cooling effects for larger units, which hopefully we can see in the market at Q4 of this year.
Terrific. So a lot to look forward to. The company again is Cooluli, Cooluli. You can find it at cooluli.com. Avi Kraminer, thank you for taking the time with us.
Thank you so much.
Now this. Innovation. Hi, I'm Fred Fishkin, and I've been covering consumer technology for a long time, and it takes a lot to impress me. That's why I'm excited to tell you about the latest way to enjoy cooking in the great outdoors from my friend Patrick Sherwin and his great team at GoSun Stove. What if you could harness the sun to cook your meals anywhere you go, day or night? The GoSun Fusion arrives this summer using the company's tried and true reflectors and a solar vacuum tube to get you cooking without the mess of charcoal, heavy propane tanks, or smoke. And with an optional solar panel and battery storage, and the ability to plug in at home or on the road, you really can use the GoSun Fusion to cook anytime and anywhere. Want to learn more? Head to gosun.co and use the code TEXTINATION to save 10%. That's gosun.co.